So this is all I do. And it probably looks like I spent an hour doing my hair. I'm gonna be showing you how to style your hair curly. If you have some curl in your hair, it doesn't have to be super curly, but as long as you have a little bit of curl, you can do this. So it's like an air dried, natural curly style. So I just washed and conditioned my hair, brushed it in the shower with conditioner on. I didn't brush my hair after I got out of the shower, and I haven't put any products on it yet. So I'm gonna use a t-shirt. Try to use a shirt that doesn't have all cotton, because you have to have your hair a little bit on the wetter side when you use all these products. If your hair gets too dry and you put the curly products on, it's not going to work. You can't form the curl. So what I do, and if you have extensions, you want to split your hair down the middle and not flip your head upside down like this when you put it in the t-shirt, because you're going to pull on your extensions and it's too heavy. So I split it down the middle like this. And then I open up the t-shirt and I just I put my hair inside the t-shirt like this. Get it all in there. You just take it like this and you twist it instead of a towel. Do this, and then you get these right here and you just tie it right here. And this is a very light t-shirt. It's nice because it's not that heavy. Do one of these, and then you just tuck the arms on each side like this. Just like that. This is how you want to put your hair up, and let it dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then you can put your products on. I'm going to show you how to put the products on. Some people like to put the product on first when it's super, super wet, and then put the t-shirt and let it dry for hours. But for me, it does not work like that. Like, I've tried that and my hair does not work. But there's some hair that it works. You just put the product on and you just put the t-shirt and let it dry for about 4 or 5 hours, or leave it all day. But this is the alternative. My hair comes out better like this. So give it a try. See what works for you. So I already washed and conditioned my hair. I used the Moisture Rush shampoo, the Cuticle Essay Moisture Rush shampoo, and the Cuticle Essay Moisture Rush conditioner. So I haven't brushed my hair yet. I brushed my hair in the shower. You don't want to brush your hair after you get out of the shower. But if you must, and you know your hair that you have to brush it, you have to use a wide tooth comb like this. Do not use a brush. It's going to ruin your curls. It's going to separate your curls too much, and your hair is going to be really frizzy. You want to leave your hair nice and like a clumpy curl. So using a small brush or a brush that has a lot of teeth on it will ruin the curl. I already brushed my hair in the shower with the conditioner, and that's what I like to do. That comes out the best for my hair, but you can try different ways. Everyone's hair is different. First, I'm going to put the leave-in conditioner. This is the Silky Smooth Leave-In Magic. I'm going to use about this much. So you just rub it on the ends. On curly hair, you can put the conditioner, whatever's left over, closer to the root. If you have like straight hair, don't do that because it might make it too flat. But for curly hair, it's fine. And next, I'm going to use the Radiant Shine Serum. This is to give your hair shine. The leave-in conditioner is to keep your hair soft and detangled. And the Radiant Shine is to make your hair shiny. So I'm going to put about, I don't know, like a nickel size. I don't know if you can see this. If you have extensions or more hair, you can use more. Same thing, ponytail down. Whatever you have leftovers, graze it on the top. Next, I'm going to use the Get It Curly Creamy Gel without the crunch. This is really important. A lot of people that have curly hair don't like the hair crunchy. So this will not make your hair crunchy, but it will hold your curl really nicely. So let's see. I'm going to use this much at first. I might need more. I want to put it all over because it makes my hair not frizzy. If you leave any hair without the product on there and you have frizzy hair, it's going to make your hair frizzy if you don't put all this product on evenly. And my hair is pretty thick, so I'm going to do one more serving of this. Another like this much. If you have more hair and it's long and thick, use more. But I like to get it on my roots too because I don't like my roots really big and it kind of keeps it tamed down. There we go. And you can kind of use your fingers a little bit to run your hands through your hair. but not too much because then it's going to ruin your curl. And then you want to start directing your hair the way you want it to be after it's dry. So I start giving a little volume here, kind of pull it over the side, and you just scrunch like this. You want to start forming your curl. Right now, see how this is straight? You just want to scrunch it to form the curl. The more you scrunch, the curlier it's going to be. Just like this. So the way you leave it is the way it's going to be when it's dry. It's really, really important not to run your fingers through your hair or brush it as it's drying. Especially after it gets like 50% dry or more, do not touch it. I do this maybe for about 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes straight, but like I wait 10 minutes and then I do this one more time, like this. And you just want to make sure the front of your hair looks good because that's how it's going to dry. So I start forming it like this with my hand. If this is kind of straight, you can even twirl it like this and do one of these things if your hair is a little on the straighter side. I don't have to do that to my hair too much because my hair is pretty curly, but you can, if your hair is not that curly, twirl it and just do one of these things. Okay, so just like this. And now I'm going to let it dry all day, maybe about 4 or 5 hours. And then I'm going to show you how to curl your hair with the wand if you want to stretch it out like 2 more days. So I wear it curly like this for about 2 days. And then I do the wand after and I wear it for another 4 days. So this is what it looks like after it's been dried for about 5 hours. I let it air dry. So what I'm going to do right now, if you want extra volume up here, once it's dry, you can do it maybe halfway dry. If you don't have time for it to dry all the way, you just grab a blow dryer. And without running your hands through your hair because it will make it frizzy, you just put it on super high heat and you just pull your hair from the roots out like this to stretch out the curl. See how I'm not running my hands through my hair because you'll make it frizzy. And so this area gets really curly too. If you want to stretch the bottom out, you can do that to make your hair look longer. Repeat it again because I know the sandals on is probably really hard, but you just pull your hair out while you put the heat there and then you just let go. You don't want to run your hands through your hair. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the hair has been dried for about 4 to 5 hours. I just let it air dry completely. I don't diffuse it because I don't want my hair any curlier than it already is. But if you want it curlier, you can diffuse it. So what I did do after though, I got my blow dryer. I put it on high heat and I just stretched my curls out with my fingers like this. And I put the blow dryer towards my roots. And you don't want to run your fingers through the hair because they'll make it frizzy. So you just go around all the edges just to give it a little volume right here like this. You just grab your hair and you pull on it, stretch it, heat. Do one of these all the way around and then in here because you want, this gets really curly so I want a little length right here. So I just stretch the roots out. Just remember it's really important not to run your fingers through the hair. And I'm going to show you what will happen if you do run your fingers through the hair or brush it. You're not supposed to brush your hair after your hair is dry with curly hair. It will look like a big frizz ball. It will look like this. So everyone tells me, oh, my hair, I don't have curly hair like you. Actually, you guys, everybody that has curly hair, they have beautiful curly hair. They're just not doing the right thing to it, the right products and the right technique. So I wear my hair like this for about 1 or 2 days. If my hair looks good, the next day after wearing it curly, after washing it, then I leave it and I spray restyling spray on it to rejuvenate the curls if it's not too frizzy. But if the curls got really frizzy from sleeping on it or it's been 2 days, the curls are not going to look like this anymore. So then that's when I rewash it or re-wet it and just put conditioner on it. And I rinse the conditioner out and then I do the products all over again. I could only do that one time. After doing conditioner once, the next time you have to wash it. So it's either wash and shampoo, wash, shampoo, and conditioner, and then the next day conditioner only. But after the 2nd or 3rd day, my hair starts to look really frizzy and I don't want to wash it. So I'm going to show you right now what I do and it's going to look completely different. I can wear it curly for another 4 or 5 days. So now I'm going to curl my hair with the wand and it's going to give me about 4 or 5 days of wear. So I can stretch it out a little bit longer after wearing it naturally curly like this. This is the Paul Mitchell curling one. It's the fatter one and it gets skinnier on the tip. It's a 1¼ inch. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my thumbs where my ears are and I'm just gonna section it with my fingers like this. Doesn't have to be a super clean section, it's okay. Just twist my hair up, and I like to use this alligator clip. It really holds a lot of hair. You just open it, close it like that. I split my hair down the middle and I do 4 sections right here. So you have to use a restyling spray. If you don't, your hair is gonna get so dry. This just keeps your hair moisturized. It rejuvenates your products that you have in your hair and it gives your hair moisture while you're curling so you don't dry out your hair. So I just spray a couple squirts like this and I grab a section right here and I just twirl it around like this. I go really slow because I don't want the ends to be in there for that long. So I go slower on the roots because it's a thicker section and I don't want the ends to have a lot of heat on it. So then I hold it for about 8 to 10 seconds and it curls super fast, especially if you have curly hair. You're gonna get a curl like this instantly, really quick. Okay, my next section. You don't even have to put hairspray or anything. This restyling spray is enough because I do have styling products in my hair as you saw earlier. This is not that tangled because I washed my hair today, but if it is, you can just run your fingers through it. You don't really have to brush it out. But if you do brush it out, you can use like a big tooth comb, like this. I am going to have a tutorial on how I'm doing this, but try not to move the iron that you're holding your hand with because you're going to burn yourself. So try to keep it steady. I lay the iron on my head like this so it doesn't move. I'm leaning my hand on my head. So this is 4 sections already. It's super fast. Now my next section I'm going to take is from the temples and all the way across the back. I'm splitting it down the middle and I'm going to just do 2 sections again. Spray your styling spray. I want to make sure my ends are smooth so I make sure they're not tangled. It comes out better that way. So I just kind of do that as I'm curling. I'm going to do the ends last because I don't want to burn my ends. This is a really small section. I'm using my nails to like brush my hair out so it's nice and smooth. So this is how slow you should go so the ends are not on there for very long. Okay. Now we're going to do the top. I do it in about like 3 sections. I'm going to do 1 here and then 2 more here. But I am going to do back here. I'm going to take about 4 sections. Split that down the middle again like how I did these other 2. Split that down the middle. And actually, I can take this whole section. I'm not going to split it into 4. This is enough. And you can do this with your extensions in too. Right now I have them off, but I am going to put them back in, and I do this with my extensions all the time. It's actually super easy with the extensions because I have 2 rows and 1 row is already sectioned out for me. So all I do is the bottom of my hair, then the bottom row, and then the second row, and then the top of my hair. It's super easy. The extensions, then I probably do 6 sections on the bottom instead of 4 because it is more hair. If you have finer hair, you can do less sections, but if your hair is thick, you want to take more sections. And as I do it, I just throw whatever I did to the back so it's not in my way. So I can see what I'm doing over here. So as this is sitting on here, I am like smoothing out the ends. You want them to be smooth when you curl it so it doesn't look messy. It looks smoother when you wrap it and the hair is smooth. So this restyling spray, it's a heat protectant and it moisturizes your hair as you're curling. If you restyle your hair on dry hair, that's how a lot of people get hair breakage because their hair doesn't have moisture in the hair. When you first curl your hair after you wash it, you have a little bit of moisture. It's not as damaging, but the next day, it's really damaging to curl it. And that's why this restyling spray comes in handy. So it's really important. It protects, moisturizes against heat tools and when you're restyling your hair. So come and get this. Last section over here. Okay, so I'm done curling. I know this looks probably really funny right now, but when I fluff it, oh, I missed one piece. Okay, one little, this is a really small section, so I'm doing it really quick so I don't fry my hair. So we're done curling my hair, and now I'm just gonna fluff it out with my fingers. This literally took me under 10 minutes. I'm just running my fingers through my hair. I'm not using a comb or a brush. If I use a comb or a brush, it's gonna separate my curls too much and it won't look as good. So this is all I do. And it probably looks like I spent an hour doing my hair. And this is the back of my hair.